Okay, hi everybody. Um, I'm filming a video about a new traveler's notebook insert I started. Up until recently, I've been using my traveler's notebooks for work. So my current setup in here, one second, in here, this is the blue traveler's notebook, is work. So it's all my work things in there. And it's so stuffed. Poor thing. I feel a bit bad at that. I think I'm gonna try and make one that can fit four, because I've got four notebooks in there. I'm gonna try and make one and release this poor thing from its stretching. But I really, really love seeing everybody doing sort of like scrapbook journaling, junk journal, and I've not done it before. And I've got quite a few of these. These are the actual traveler's notebooks on my shelf, and I wanted to start using them. For some reason, I have no idea why, I chose to use a lined one to begin with, which isn't ideal for scrapbooking and junk journaling. But hey ho, that's what I had, and for some reason, this is what I started. I started this a few months ago. And I've just picked it up again a couple of days ago and decided to make it into a sort of a scrapbook. Because I find the pressure to do beautiful journaling is a bit too much for me at the moment. Because you can see some amazing videos on YouTube of people doing these beautiful journals. And I've never really done that kind of artwork, because I think it is artwork. I haven't done that kind of artwork before. So I thought, what I'll just literally do what I feel like doing. And all I felt like doing the other day was just I had a big pile of papers on my desk and washi tapes and stickers, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to put it all down in the book as a sort of a collection place. So I've called it a scrapbook, and I've literally just shoved everything in that I wanted to put in, and now I don't have that pile on my desk anymore, so that feels good. I feel sort of like I've tidied up a little bit, and I feel like I've started doing I've made a step towards where I want to go. So when this one's finished, I'll probably start in one of the plain page paper ones, and just see how it evolves. You know, I don't want to start off doing this thinking I'm going to do something really beautiful and I'm going to do every day and I'm going to do this. It's not going to work like that for me. I'm just going to have to just do stuff and see what happens and see where I go. Take the pressure off. So all I did, I can't do minimalism. Clearly, you can see I can't do all those beautiful, minimal, gentle tones. I always have to have something bright, random. I mean, this makes no sense, but to me, it's just what I felt like at the time. It's a mixture of stickers that I've bought, stickers I've been sent by friends, and papers from friends and things. Just random stuff, really. Just whacked it on the front. There we go. And I actually put that over the top because I wrote scrapbook underneath terribly and thought, oh dear. So I did it again a second time. So as I say, I did start this. God, I might have started about a year ago actually. Could well be. And all I did was on the title page, I just stuck some washi and some stickers, because this was it was going to be all the things I like, sort of like a hobby notebook. So I stuck hobby related stickers like gardening and cooking and cuddling cats. Oh, that'd be such a nice hobby, wouldn't it? Just cuddling cats all day. I don't have a cat. And I had this is old. I wrote a wish list, and I have all of them. That's how spoiled I am. I have everything on there, so I should obviously add more. But I might just cover this with scrapbooks, because from now on it's going to be a scrapbook. So this is the first page, and I started trying to do like proper journaling, like I see people do it. So I was like tearing paper and trying to make it all, I don't know, nice, bit of journaling in between. Yes, look, 31st of March 2017, a year ago. So this page is actually, I did this after I went visited the local washi paper museum, and I just used their leaflet and some of their papers. And they actually I think they gave that to my son free when we went in as a little gift. So that's that page, and I think I did 2 pages, yeah. They have stamps in the museum, and you can sit down and stamp. It's like a big tray of hand-carved stamps, all funny little things, and you can sit and stamp things. And it's actually really good to go with a child, because then they encourage you to do all these fun things a lot more. Maybe if I went on my own, they might think I was a bit loony sitting there stamping, but... oh, this page, sorry, I've just flipped that over because it's a picture from my son's nursery. This page is what I started the other day, and it was just, you know, as I say, using a pile of papers and bits that I had lying around, and I didn't want to chuck them out, but I didn't know what to do with them, so I just whacked them on, basically. Some chocolate I ate the other day, sneakily, in my car, which is where I normally eat my chocolate. Stickers, these are like vintage retro stickers. I sell them in my shop, but this one was a bit creased, so I didn't want to sell that one, obviously, so that's gone in here. Little bits of, these are also, I say vintage, but they're from like the 1990s, which makes me a vintage as well. Well, older than vintage, but we call it vintage now, don't we, Elizabeth? Retro stickers, papers. I thought they were really cute. I love them, they're so sweet. Bits from note paper, things like that. As you can see, it's all bright, isn't it? It's crazy. This page, these are some fabrics. I sewed some Hobonichi covers the other week. And I just had some samples, because I obviously, when I decide which fabric I'm going to use, I then take a sample to the shop with me and choose which ribbons will work for bookmarks and which elastics to use and things like that. So those were the samples I took out, but now they're finished. I didn't need them, but I didn't want to chuck them, so they got in here to sort of remind me. This is a scan of this is vintage, I think, proper vintage bookmark that I sold. They've sold already, but before I sold them, I'm very glad, because I actually scanned them, because I think it's beautiful, beautiful image. This is just a bit about my son's nursery teacher, so obviously I've covered them up. This is just a little children's book I'd like to buy my son. He comes home from Hoikoen with leaflets about children's books, and yeah, I think you can order them. Sorry, I say Hoikoen, I mean nursery. He comes home from nursery. Hoikoen is the Japanese nursery, with leaflets of children's books, and you can actually order them through his nursery. I haven't done it yet. I wish I did, because I think this is all about a granny who makes ice lollies, and we're into making ice lollies at the moment at home, because it's very hot. This is me testing pens in a stationery shop. I wanted to get a white pen that would go on top of watercolour and go on top of when I do pen drawings. But so far, I mean, I bought the Pilot Juice, which looks like this. I'll just show you quickly. This is all in focus. It's a milk special edition. And it's lovely, and it works nicely on the black, but when I try and do it on top of my illustrations, it just sort of sinks in. That's a bit disappointing. This Uni Posca is brilliant. I had this already, but it's quite, so this one doesn't sink in, but this is quite a thick tip. So, I mean, you can do little details with it, but this is winning so far for me, this one. Anyway, back to the journal. So next page, these are some washi tapes I bought, 3 washi tapes, from Marks, I think is the brand. This is a label from a local drink. Japan's very good at, they sort of promote their own local produce, and it's usually like fruit and vegetables or food, because their food culture is amazing here. And one of the local specialities that where I live is famous for is yuzu. I think that's yuzu. I say all this. Yuzu, and it's kind of, it looks like a very small orange, but it also looks, it's sort of half between a lemon and orange. It's sweet, but it tastes more like a lemon. It's like a sweet lemon. It's amazing. Anyway, that's a drink, a yuzu juice drink that I drank the other day. These stickers are from a 100 yen shop, so they were nice and cheap. This is a piece of card that came in the bottom of a pack of sweet crackers, senbei. This is a children's book illustration that came home in one of those leaflets, and I cut them out. Actually, this one is too. These are all ghosts. There's like an umbrella ghost, and he's a kappa. Oh, he's cute. He's like a little tanuki, a raccoon dressed in a kimono, a yukata. Very cute. I don't know what book this is from, but I just liked it. It's sort of like a summer themed, a library themed picture, so I put that in. So I thought that was sweet. This is the other scan from the Vintage Bookmarks. And I really love the colours, so I tried to sort of copy the colours out. That's just a leaflet from a book I bought my son. And these, I really want to show you these. These are some amazing origami papers from Daiso. I don't know if you have a Daiso in your country, because I know Daiso is international. Have a look to see if they have these papers, because they're absolutely, well, I think they're beautiful. Gorgeous little watercolour illustrations on them. I mean, I'm not going to use them for origami, I don't think, but I'll just show you. Don't want to get too out focus. These are the ones that I cut up, obviously. They're just lovely designs. You can see. And you get like you get a good wodge of them. Look at this one, so nice. Focus. Beautiful, yeah. So as I say, you get a good wodge of them. So I'll be using those for something. I don't know what. I'll send some out to pen pals as well, I think. Okay, so that's that page. Oh, and I bought some stamps from Daiso that I don't stamp very often, but recently I've been kind of feeling the urge. I've been seeing some beautiful things on Instagram with people stamping. So I went and bought these from Daiso, a little feather and a little pear. And they came in a pack of 10, I think, but these are the ones I like the most. I don't know if you can see, a little sunglasses, window, and a little rucksack. I mean, they're not obviously the best quality. The corners sort of point up. But I kind of like that. I kind of like the way it's made that pattern down there, the way the corners have made little bits. I think it's quite cute. So I was quite pleased with those. Like, they stamp really well, and the lines are so fine and teeny. So I'm glad I got those. And this is where I'm up to, really. I ordered some vintage stamps from Yahoo Auctions, which is like the eBay here in Japan. And they came in an envelope with a postage stamp on, and I thought that was really cool. In Japan, certain post offices have a special stamp they can stamp your mail with, and I've never had something with one of those stamps on before, so that was my first one. That was quite nice. And then these are the washi tapes from my stationery haul video. And that's it, really. So that's where I'm up to. This is me. I've just taped it down so that I could film it without wobbling. So that's my first attempt at using Traveller's Notebook for something other than work. Something a bit more creative. I'm going on a holiday, like travelling back to England over the summer for a month, and I'm thinking to leave everything behind except for a new insert and try and start doing sort of more creative travel journaling. That's going to be my plan. So this is sort of testing the waters and using it as a sort of a general scrapbook dumping ground. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully see you soon. Bye!